On August 1st, 2022, the Ukrainian mining town of Soledar was still alive. Apartment blocks stood intact. Streets were recognizable. People still lived there. Just 5 months later, on January 10th, 2023, Soledar no longer looked like a town. It looked like the aftermath of an earthquake. Buildings collapsed, homes reduced to dust. Nothing left standing. That same afternoon, a message appeared on Telegram claiming that Wagner forces had taken full control of Soledar. But this announcement didn't come from the Russian military. It came from Yevgeny Prigozhin, a Russian oligarch with close ties to Vladimir Putin. Prigozhin wasn't always a warlord. He began his rise as a Kremlin caterer, earning the nickname Putin's chef. But by 2014, his role had changed dramatically. He became the head of the Wagner Group, a shadowy network that blends mining companies, political influence operations, and a ruthless private army. For years, Wagner operated in silence. Public victories were rare, but that silence is fading. And as Wagner steps into the spotlight, its true purpose is becoming clear. Back in 2014, Russia annexed Crimea and fighting erupted in eastern Ukraine's Donbas region. Soon after, armed men in unmarked green uniforms appeared on the ground. They became known as the Little Green Men. At the time, no one officially claimed them. Today, we know those were likely Wagner's first deployments. Since then, Wagner fighters have become Prigozhin's frontline operatives, carrying out missions that allow the Kremlin to deny responsibility. Their main job is simple: do what the Russian state doesn't want traced back to Moscow. Wagner exists in a legal gray zone. That ambiguity allowed it to recruit tens of thousands of fighters, many of them hardened military veterans. At the command level, experienced officers. Wagner targets fragile states, countries weakened by corruption, long conflicts, or collapsing institutions. After decades of authoritarian rule, Syria plunged into civil war in 2011. As rebel forces gained ground, President Bashar al-Assad turned to Russia for help. Soon after, Wagner mercenaries appeared, supporting government troops on the battlefield. From Syria, Wagner expanded outward. Today, its footprint stretches across at least 4 continents, but nowhere more aggressively than Africa. Over the past decade, Wagner forces have appeared in at least 18 African countries. Their stated mission is training and counterinsurgency. The reality is far more brutal. In places like Mali, Wagner spearheads violent military campaigns. Mali denies hosting Wagner mercenaries. In April 2022, a mass grave discovered in the Malian desert was linked to Wagner forces. In another incident, around 350 men were killed in a single operation. A UN report later revealed that civilian deaths increased by over 300% after Wagner entered Mali. So why do governments invite them in? Because Wagner doesn't work for free. In exchange for weapons, training, and protection, client states offer access to resources: oil, gas, gold, even uranium. Sudan is a textbook case. After decades of dictatorship and repeated coups, Sudan's leadership sought Russian support in 2017. Its president at the time personally pitched the country as Russia's gateway to Africa. Soon, Russian military vehicles appeared. Videos surfaced of Wagner fighters training Sudanese troops. Even after the president was overthrown, the relationship endured. That's because Wagner gained something invaluable: control over gold. Through shell companies, Wagner operates gold processing facilities in Sudan, extracting resources that can be quickly converted into cash through laundering networks. It's illegal, and it's incredibly profitable. These operations span much of Africa. They've reportedly made Prigozhin a billionaire. Today, Wagner is no longer just a secret army. It's a registered company with headquarters in St. Petersburg. For years, the Kremlin denied any connection. But now Prigozhin speaks openly, boasting about battlefield victories like Soledar. That visibility has brought global sanctions, investigations, and scrutiny, and it poses a growing problem for Moscow. Because the more Wagner is exposed, the harder it becomes to deny. And the clearer it is that this shadow army isn't just fighting wars, it's reshaping power, quietly, violently, and across continents. Thank you for watching EkoVerse.